Well, it's that time again. Before I can proceed with my other videos, I need to talk about someone I already talked about, but do so without sounding like an asshole. And I'm gonna come right out with it. I was a complete asshole, alright? I know I said I was going to be one when the time came, but then I read GoldenFox's journal reaction to my work. I highly recommend that you read it because it is a very well put together journal. I'll leave it in the description. Now, before I talk about the journal itself, I need to talk about GoldenFox and my thoughts on him. I admit I was rubbed the wrong way a lot by things he did in Season 4, and I really let out my frustration on it. Surprisingly, despite that I think he's a better reviewer than Mage and Biter, I was a lot harsher on GoldenFox, and it definitely shows. I just really don't know how to get these frustrations out of my head in a way that's socially acceptable, and if you still don't like me for it by the end of this video, I completely understand why. So far, in the comments section of this video, I've been getting into proper but still conflicting arguments with people, and in a way, I'm not exactly sure how to go forward from this. I'm actually going to be done with these rants soon, and I really don't have anything to say about anyone else after they're done, so I won't be making rants on any other reviewers I haven't already brought up. I mean, it's not that I don't think there are more people who aren't good at reviewing the show, but my frustration is almost gone, and I don't want any of it coming back. GoldenFox, from what I've heard, is a great guy. He's pleasant to talk to, he has friends, he has a girlfriend, he has a big following, and he's still a very respected member of the fandom. Despite how much steam I let off, I really get where people come from with this. I've seen his collabs, I've seen his meetings with Dr. Wolf, and I've seen his review of the Cutie map. I guess what I'm saying is that I really should have taken this into more consideration before I started creating this video. I knew that he was eventually going to react to this, and I know about how he feels about this kind of stuff, so I tried to start a simple conversation with him, but I was too late. He told me he saw the video, and I really felt like I missed an opportunity to have a good first impression on him. I admitted I completely overreacted at certain points in the rant, and they really should have been re-edited. For example, I commented on his explosive reaction that scared off Amy Keaton-Rogers. That was fucking stupid. I admit that was not smart. I think it was a given that she would have left for Disney anyway because she deserves to share her talent with others and spread it onto other companies. I guess I was just making a stupid jab about how GoldenFox fueled the hate Amy got, and how coincidental it is that the one writer who seems to get a lot of hate mail was the one who left the writing staff, and let's just leave it at that. I also used Robin's whining sound clip from Doug Walker's Batman and Robin video that was most likely the most offensive part of this rant, and I think I should have used a less obnoxious sound effect for making that point. I also stated that he was pushing his opinion when responding to MisAnthro's review of the Equestria games. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. It made him sound self-entitled, and it was extremely misleading. I don't even know why I made it out that way. I just thought I kept seeing the same comment on said episode over and over and over again, and it was just getting repetitive. And my reaction to it was just incredibly selfish. Naturally, people have not been taking this one very lightly. I guess if I was trying to say that I still think GoldenFox is worth recommending, I really didn't make that clear. I've been told a lot of unpleasant things in the short amount of time that this video has been up, and I'm not gonna act like I don't deserve it. Even if I'm trying to be different when I'm not making rants, it truly doesn't excuse my asshole behavior. What I don't want people to think is that I'm some kind of sadist. I've been a huge dick, but I would never aim for receiving joy from other people's misfortune. Do you think I want to put a smile on my face knowing that people aren't going to agree with what I have to say? It's not like I'm going to keep on throwing dirt at them when this all blows over. I simply had frustration inside of me, and I'm trying to get rid of it. I've also been told that it's healthy to get out your frustration because that isn't something you want trapped inside. Finally, I've had a simple exchange with GoldenFox, where I tried to tell him to not go on my channel until I made this follow-up. What followed was a shockingly calm exchange of words between the two of us. Let me tell you, I was really expecting him to hate me or get really angry, and he would have had every right to do so since I made a video that raged against him. And soon after that, he made a journal reacting to my rant, as well as mentioning his awareness of my previous work. I kept on reading it, and I started to feel incredibly ashamed with myself upon reading certain points. I never meant for that to happen, and I truly am sorry about it. Like I said, I don't know how to get my frustration out right, and while it's helping, a lot of people are calling it immature, and I can easily see that. This rant was easily my most immature, and I should have thought it through better. I am accepting all the criticism I'm receiving and will receive at this point, but it's obvious that I'm going to be dealing with a lot more in the coming weeks. Which brings me to... my review of Griffinstone is going to come up late. For now, all I can say is, GoldenFox, you are a really good sport. I never wanted to hurt you, and I'm glad that our disagreements came to a mature conclusion. I'm also very surprised, and in a way, I'm proud of you that you had a constructive response, or at least a calm response, to what I had to say in this stupid rant. MisAnthro Pony, over and out.